Are my glasses giving glare? I guess that's how we're doing this today. We'll give this a go. Anyways, guys, welcome to my Christmas anti-haul. So before you go off thinking that I'm the Grinch, I promise you I'm not. I even decided to wear this like Christmassy reindeers drinking beers shirt that's my husband's. I thought it would be kind of fun for this video. So in this video, we're going to cover some things that I won't be buying this Christmas or during the holiday season, Christmas trends that I think are kind of wasteful and cost money that we're not going to participate in this year. And then lastly, stick around if you're not here during Christmas time, because I'm going to share about some other items that aren't specifically Christmas related, but that I've seen going into a lot of ads this year. Okay, dog on my lap now. The first thing that I won't be buying that's like Christmas and holiday related is more Christmas decor. So I have gone a little crazy on decor buying in the past. We have a ton, and the worst part is I don't even think I necessarily love all of it anymore, because I bought a lot of red stuff and I prefer more of just a simple green look, despite what I'm wearing. But yeah, Christmas decor, and there's always cute stuff. I've already been tempted walking through the Target like Wonder Shop section, but I'm gonna stick to it and not buy Christmas decor, except a real Christmas tree. If I didn't say it before, my husband loves real Christmas trees, and so we will go buy one of those this year. And last year I was even able to make a garland out of different trimmings from that tree. Hopefully I can do that again this year. The next thing is pointless stocking stuffers. Now, what I mean by that are things that like I really don't need, or that we wouldn't otherwise buy just to put in a stocking stuffer. So one of the things I think of as an example would be something like a bath bomb, if you're not someone who regularly uses those. So I don't, and don't really care for them, so it wouldn't make sense for me to put those in a stocking. However, we're still gonna put things in our stockings, and for the kids, I'm thinking different like special toothbrushes and shower gels. My mom used to do that kind of thing with me as a kid, and I think that that would be a really good idea. The next thing is Christmas cards. Now, I know some people love sending out Christmas cards. I love receiving Christmas cards, but I think they're a lot of work to send out with a lot of expectations, and most likely you've seen a similar picture on social media anyways. So to me, it's just kind of a bit of a waste. I know some people love sending out their Christmas cards, so please don't take offense to that. Just for me personally, that's something we're not gonna do this year. All right, the next one is a little bit less controversial, and that is Christmas themed or holiday themed candles. Now, the reason I say this is about 3 years ago, I happened to score a crazy deal on Bath & Body Works candles where I got them for like $3 or $4 each. I'm talking these kind, the 3-wick ones that are normally like $22.50 or even more. So for me, I had a huge stock of them, I guess you could say. I bought like 8 at that time, and I still have a little bit left. So this is the one called Caramel Woods, and I still have about that much left, so we just don't need to buy candles. I will say though that fall and Christmas are really the only time I get candles, because I have extremely sensitive eyes. So the only like kind of candles that my nose and eyes can handle are kind of the baked good themed ones and like the lightly spicy kind. But if you guys know Bath & Body Works candles, the ones like flannel or anything with balsam in them or pine, those just do not work for me. So yeah, we're gonna avoid more candles. And then similarly with that, any Christmas themed soaps. So we're kind of boring, I guess, but really I just like to use the normal liquid hand soap that we already have. We get them in a huge container from Sam's Club, and I just don't see the need to purchase little plastic bottles of a soap when it's kind of just a hand soap. Unpopular opinion, I don't know. Do you use like seasonal scented soaps? My mom did from Bath & Body Works a lot, but it's just not my thing, and I find it particularly a bit wasteful to not refill containers. The last thing I have that kind of fits into this category is lots of Starbucks holiday drinks. Now, full disclosure, I had a Starbucks reward and I used that for a peppermint mocha one day, and it was delicious, but I'm kind of just good for the year, you know? They are tasty, but man, are they just expensive for one, and then ridiculously high calorie on the other hand. But instead, what I picked up was at Sam's Club, I got this gigantic holiday blend ground coffee. So this is just black coffee, but it is my favorite. And if you haven't already watched my video on some of our basics that we get from Sam's Club, I will go ahead and link it in the cards up here. So go ahead and give that a watch. But next we're gonna go into Christmas trends that I've seen online, on YouTube and other places that can be expensive and that we're just not gonna participate in. So the first one is matching family Christmas pajamas. And I say this not to like call you out if you do it, because I seriously think they're adorable, but just knowing us, I don't know how much we'd really wear these pajamas afterwards, and I don't see it being useful, and with 2 toddlers, I would be scared that we would never actually end up with a good picture before they get stained, and it just sounds like a lot of work. But if you and your family are doing matching Christmas pajamas, I hope you all get the cutest pictures ever, because I do think they're adorable, but not for me. The second and final kind of Christmas trend that we're not gonna participate in that are huge are extravagant advent calendars. And I'm gonna say the word extravagant because I did get our kiddos these chocolate advent calendars. These were from Trader Joe's and they were 99 cents, which crazy enough was even cheaper than Aldi, because I think the Aldi ones were $1.99, but yeah. So these just have a little chocolate inside of each day, and yes, they are a little bit on the more wasteful side, but I figured it would still be a fun thing for my kids to do. Now I say extravagant because I watch a lot of like makeup related videos, and there are brands that come out with absolutely insanely expensive advent calendars. We're talking $150, $200 that are beauty products or maybe fragrances or things like that. And that just seems insane. However, these beauty advent calendars have actually translated to other categories, and I think it's becoming more popular in general. Even at Aldi this week when I was there, they had a deluxe Paw Patrol advent calendar that was $25, and I'm thinking, this is 25 little toys or whatever to build up to Christmas. Like, that's already a lot. I mean, not just necessarily money spent, but that's a lot of excess toys and just all these things. I was thinking this is kind of crazy. And along with that, also the beer and wine advent calendars that we're now seeing. I mean, I will admit that sounds fun. My husband and I love craft beer, but I wouldn't want to feel obligated to drink a beer every day until Christmas. Like, that just seems kind of weird to me. I don't know. Do you guys do those? I actually know people that make their own, and those look super fun, but to go out and buy one, I don't know. My battery's gonna die. Okay, we're gonna try to get through this. The last section I want to talk about is just other things that I've seen in general a lot of ads for that are not specific to Christmas but are clearly being marketed as like Christmas or holiday gifts. The first one of those is going to be a new cell phone. So the iPhone 11 came out earlier this year. There's probably a new Google phone. I think there's another Samsung one, whatever. I have a Samsung S8 and it's kicking just fine. This is the first screen I've ever broke, and actually I didn't break it. Marshall, my 19-month-old, broke it, but there's a little crack there. But this thing is going just fine, so I'm gonna keep using this. And then the other one is a Peloton. Oh my gosh, I have a lot of feelings about Peloton and the Peloton tread. Firstly, that if I was a millionaire or billionaire, I would absolutely own one. But I think for the average person, the price of a Peloton is staggering. And Peloton has marketed it in such a way that Pelotons seem affordable because it's only 100 and whatever per month, or even maybe as low as 99 per month. But in reality, it's like a 4-figure piece of equipment, and you also have to pay monthly membership fees. So I have a lot of feelings about Peloton and the cost of them, but I've seen specific different ads placed around for those for Christmas. And I guess this is kind of making me think of another ad that I've seen a lot, and that is a new car. Have you guys seen the ads for new cars where it's like surprising your spouse with new cars? I don't know who is able to make that kind of a massive financial decision without consulting their significant other. Because if my husband came home with a new truck and, you know, SUV, I wouldn't be excited. I would be panicking and being like, return those please now. And I'd be pretty pissed that he didn't talk to me first. But that is a whole other topic for a different day. If you haven't heard of Rothy's, they are an amazing sustainable brand that makes these wonderful shoes out of recycled plastic. They actually use old plastic water bottles as a form of their fabric, which I think is super cool. I studied materials. I love the idea of using recycled plastic, but they're very expensive. And I guess the bigger thing for me right now is it's not in season. Right now, I need a good pair of winter boots, not a cute ballet flat, you know what I'm saying? So now Rothy's are great. I really have nothing bad to say about them other than the fact that they're expensive, but I understand why they're expensive. So that, I guess, would be kind of my last other thing that I've seen commercials for. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this Christmas anti-haul and don't think I'm a Grinch. Let me know if you do think I am, if you don't, or if there's anything on this list that you couldn't do without, that you're like, girl, you're crazy. I have to buy a new wreath every year, or an ornament every year, or fresh linens. I don't know. Whatever you buy, whoever's out there wearing your Christmas pajamas, enjoy. Make sure to like this video and subscribe for more kind of debt-free living content and I guess anti-consumerism. I'm sure I'll have more anti-hauls in the future, and yeah. Okay, now go back in now. Okay. I'm gonna go deal with my sassy 3-year-old. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.